So there we go. Hello and welcome. My name is Gabriela Wan. I'm an energy healer. For those that don't know me, everyone here knows me, but you might be listening to the replay and this might be your first time seeing me. I'm an energy healer. I'm a coach. I started on a spiritual journey when I turned 18. I'm 44 now, so it's 26 years that I've been on a spiritual journey. I've been meditating ever since I was 18, different kinds of meditations, and I have been in different spiritual paths. Um, for the last 8 years, I've been a Theta healer, and for the last four, I've been a Sacred Star Embodiment coach, which now it's called Eclipse Coach. Um, I've done a lot of things, and every time I find a tool that is better than the previous one, but I haven't let go of any of them in a way, so I integrate them all, and that's part of who I am, really. I was told by the universe to do this webinar. I had a lot of resistance, but I kept seeing the same thing over and over in different people from different countries, and I was like, okay, this is like a universal thing some of humanity is going through, and it's time to help and step up. And I've been going through it for quite a few months now, which I feel like a lot of things are dying. A lot of people are actually dying and passing through, people, pets, everywhere I see it all the time. And then a lot of people are in that sort of in between where they kind of want to die or a part of them wants to die. So there's all of this rebirth cycle going on. And in order to birth yourself into something new and someone new, hang on, the sunlight is a bit much right now. Not complaining, I love the sun, but maybe I'll move like this. Okay, that's better. Ah, I can actually open my eyes. In order to embrace the new, you need to let go of the old identity, the old patterns, the old fears, the old versions of you. And that is a death. It's a death period. And that's the hardest part of the death and rebirth because we literally feel like we're dying or we want to die or both. And it's pretty normal to go through death and rebirth periods throughout our lives. We do. I've done it so many times. But when we are in it, it feels like it's the end. It feels like we're always going to have that disease. We're always going to feel like that. We're always going to have that pattern. We're never going to get out of that identity that has us trapped. And it feels very much like a dead end. And it's a very uncomfortable place to be. And in the last 2 weeks, I've seen quite a lot of people that are right there in that. So that's why I decided, and I was told, to put in this seminar together and to help that process. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath. Ooh, and we're gonna go straight to it apparently. So it connects to the parts of you that are dying or that are wanting to die right now. I can feel some inside of me actually. All the emotions, all fears, all patterns, all regrets, all rejections, all versions of me, little me, childhood me, unsettled teen me. So feel it in you. Feel what in you wants to die now. Because there's parts of you that really, really are dying to die. Feel them in you. And I'm gonna start sending a vortex of light to start shifting this and let the old versions of you die. What happens if you let them die? What happens if you let the old wife in you die? So you can give space to a new kind of wife. What happens if you let the old worker in you die or the old employee? How else are you going to become a different kind of employee or a different kind of worker? Just let the old die. Let the old mother in you die. Let the old sister in you die. Let the old partner in you die. Even the old entrepreneur die. There's parts of you that are just old, just ancient, just they don't belong in this world anymore. The world has changed and it's changing so rapidly that we gotta let those old parts of us die. So let it all die. Let it out. Let it out into the vortex. Let the vortex take it. It's spinning, 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 spinning around you. Just let it take you. Let it take all of the old yous. That's not who you are anymore. You don't need to be it. You don't need to hold on to any part of that identity. Anything that remains is because it was supposed to remain, but you don't have to curate it. You don't have to control it. You just need to let it go. Trust the universe knows what to take away. You don't have to control it. But something else. It's about trust. It's time to trust the highest light. To some extent, we don't fully trust it. We try to control, we try to curate what goes, what stays. It's like we trust it, but not quite, not so much, not fully. And in order to really step into the miracle of life, we gotta really trust it. Only with absolute trust, it's when miracles happen. And I just got told to tell you stories. Nearly 2 years ago, I was going through the hardest period of my life, the most challenging situation I could have possibly envisioned. I was going through it. And it gave me a lot of perspective because suddenly I didn't really care about anything else. It's like this situation is taking over my whole life. Nothing else matters. If my biggest fear becomes a reality, my life is ended. It's the end. So it gave me, weirdly, it gave me a lot of courage. Suddenly I just went for the things I really wanted because I had nothing to lose. I didn't know if tomorrow was sure or not. I couldn't take it for granted anymore. So one thing I did, and a lot of you here know what I'm talking about. One thing I did is I decided to go to Vania Silverton's retreats in Spain. I'm in Chile, Spain is far, it was very expensive. I did not have the money for it whatsoever. But I decided I was gonna go no matter what. And that decision was so strong that it created a whole effect in the universe. So the whole universe started to reconfigure so I could go. But it came from a place of utter trust that that's what I needed and that's what needed to happen. And I was going to make it happen no matter what. I had been trying for 5 years to go. Every year I was like, I'll go this year. Oh no, it didn't really align. I didn't have the money. Da, 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 da. Like all of these excuses, right? These reasons, which, and we know they're excuses on a soul level, really, because we are co-creating our reality. So for 5 years, I co-created a reality where I didn't go. And that year, because that happened, that kind of broke me in half. I was like, I've got to go no matter what. I will not survive if I don't go. So I have to go. And I don't have the money or the resources or anything. I don't, the whole situation was like the hardest situation possible, but I had to go. So I decided I was going to go and I trusted that somehow I was going to go. And someone said to me, oh, so you're going to try to see if things align. And I was like, no, I'm going to make things align. I don't know how, but I make things align. And I did. But it came from that place of utter trust that this is when it's to happen. So it will happen no matter what, even if it looks impossible. And I've done that a few times in my life when things are impossible and everybody tell me it's impossible, it will never happen, da, 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 da. But I make that choice. It's a choice, really. I make that choice and that utter trust that the universe will bring it no matter what. And that's part of what you need. You need to know, and please let it in. Please let the story in somehow. Breathe it in. Yeah, breathe it in. Don't get caught in the details of the story. Breathe in breathe in the activations of the codes that are there for you, which is the ultimate part of the story, which is the fact that I trusted so completely that that made it happen. That made the impossible happen because I trusted. I choose it and I trust it. That's it. Nothing else. 3 days before leaving, I still didn't have the money to pay for accommodation and food. 3 days. I was about to get on a plane. And I was like, okay, I don't care. I'll sleep on the garden. I'll take a tent and see if somebody can lend me their garden. I won't eat for 2 weeks. I'll just sleep on the garden. Whatever. I'm going. I'm going. So let's go. But then the universe brought me the money and I was able to pay for it. But it was all like that, super miraculous things that nobody could have anticipated. They were all happening because I had chosen and I was trusting it. I was literally jumping into the unknown without a net, without a parachute, and being like, God, catch me because I'm jumping. And I jumped and he caught me. So it gave me like a trust on God, weirdly enough. For in one hand, I'm going through the hardest thing ever. On the other, I'm trusting more than ever. Very strange situation to be in, quite extreme. But this is a little bit how rebirth is. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. You have to keep your choice and trust and jump. Because in the rebirth, you cannot control it. You have to let go at some point. Otherwise, you can't let the old die and the new come. It's like the leaves in winter. The most trees, that the ones that release their leaves, they have to let go of every single leaf before they can gather energy from the earth again to create new leaves. You have to let go of the old first, though. They cannot do that if they keep the old leaves in their trees. They have to let go of them. So breathe that in and yeah, and start letting go of all of the old fears, the old patterns, the old emotions, the old needs to control. Yeah, the old needs to anticipate. I see that in a lot of you, and I see it in me, this need to anticipate because we're psychic. We try to see the future, we keep reading the future. But at some point, we gotta be human too. We gotta not anticipate quite so much and live in the moment. And it's good to be psychic and to read the future, but don't use it as a way to control. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying it to me too, yeah, because I realized how I've been doing that too. So let go of the need to anticipate, yeah, and the need to plan every detail. Let go of the need to know where the money comes from, where the resources come from, when is the partner going to come, when is the move going to happen, when am I going to change jobs, when am I going to, wherever, all of that, when am I going to change my relationship, all of that is not useful when we're stepping into the infinite possibilities of the world. We gotta let go of that and we gotta trust. So can we teach you how to trust, that it's safe to trust, that you know how to trust, that you know how it feels in your body to trust, and that trusting is a good thing, and that trusting means you get the net, the universe goes and God opens his hand and catches you in the air like he did with me. He does that. But you gotta trust first. It's like faith and trust. It's beautiful when it happens. But it only happens when you truly jump without a parachute. It's not gonna happen if you half jump, half try to hold on to the edge. That's not gonna happen. It has to be like a full jump. They got it. Okay. So breathe that in, and I'm gonna send a lot of love, a big vortex of love and light to release any fears, any old stories. So a lot of us have stories where we felt that God didn't catch us. But the reality is we didn't let him catch us. We were still holding on to the edge in some extent, or we were choosing circumstances that were difficult for our soul, but we needed them. We were choosing those experiences to learn certain things. It wasn't that God wasn't catching us. It's our soul wanted to live those experiences. So can we clarify that for you? Can we teach you so that God has always caught you actually and has always have your back and always will? And the more you let him, the more it will happen. Oh, and there's a huge piece about letting God help you and God and receiving God's help. It's massive. Most of you are very much like, I'm an independent woman. I do it alone. You remind me of me. I don't do it as much, but I used to. Can we teach you how to be independent and still receive God's love and God's support and God's having your back? And you can replace God with the universe or creator or the highest light. I don't know why God is coming through today, that word, but it's the same for me. It's one and the same. Mm. Okay, so there's a big distrust that God will have that would support you, truly support you. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, that hasn't sink in. It's like you relate the old pains to God not being there for you. So in the story I told you earlier, I could have thought that God didn't have my back because he was bringing me the hardest, scariest situation ever. But I knew he did. So I trusted that. I trusted that somehow that situation was the best situation I could go through, even though it was the hardest. And it was the best situation because it changed my life and it continues to do. So can we teach you that? How can we teach you how to see things from the eyes of God, from the lens of God, the lens of the highest light, the brightest light, where everything in your life, including every single challenge, is there to support you. Yeah, is there to guide you. It's there to teach you every single thing in your life, including and especially all of your challenges, are there to teach you what you need to learn, to develop the skills that you're here to develop, to give you the roadmap that you will follow later and that you will help others follow you. So you'll get the roadmap so you can guide others later on. Every single challenge in your life is for your benefit. You have chosen it for your benefit, even if it's really hard. So please take that in. Really take it in. Breathe in. Accept it as the truth because it's your truth. It's your soul's choice. Yeah, take it in. Let it integrate, let it shift, whatever needs to shift. Keep letting it do its thing. This is a really important thing to realize that you're here for a choice. Each situation you chose is a choice. And the only way to rebirth into a different version of you is to accept where you're at and let go as well. Let go of all the old. So can we now let go of all the old versions of you that are no longer valid, that no longer serve you, that have served their purpose? Let go of your old guys as well, the ones that no longer serve you. So you can be in the void where the magic and the miracles happen, where there's infinite possibilities. I feel something in people's throat. Not everyone, but a lot of you. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, can we let go of the habit of not speaking your truth or not speaking your whole truth? Yeah, that's a big one. There's a lot of people pleasers here tonight. I think maybe all of us. So let go of people pleasing, please, as much as you can. Yeah, and in the recording as well. There's nearly everyone is a people pleaser. So can we let go of that? The need to say what you think others want to hear, or to diminish what you want to hear, or dilute your message just because to not offend anyone or not hurt anyone or not upset or anger anyone. Mhm. To not fail them in what they expect of you. Wow. Can we teach you all that? Can we teach you it's safe to be yourself, to speak your truth with all of his strength, with your undiluted message of truth? Can we teach you it's time you start bringing that message to the world? That we're not here for a little watered down version of you, we're here for all of you. And we love you exactly as you are, all of you. the strong you, the powerful you, the cheeky you, the funny you, the angry you, the upset you, all of you, all of who you are, the powerful you, the potent you. Really take that in. Feel it rippling through your body. Allow it to go inside your body. Mm. And now that it's clearer, the things are a bit clearer. Just let it keep doing its thing. Let's give it another minute or two. Everything is configuring. Just let it configure. Yeah, and we're gonna bring more light in. We're gonna bring a vortex of light and love. So you can replace all of that control and fear and self-manipulation or trying to manipulate the creator or the world or life. All of that, just replace it with love and light. Yeah, so in the void, there's just love and light and infinite beautiful possibilities, all very bright possibilities. So what happened to me 2 years ago, it's because I wasn't trusting enough. I wasn't in the flow of life enough. And that brought me straight back. It was straight a line after that. I had no choice. You see how that was serving me, even though it was hard? Yeah. So let the universe serve you. So it doesn't have to bring you hard things to keep you aligned or to align you back. Now I have beautiful things in my life. Most of you know it. And they're beautiful and they're easy and they're very pleasurable. And they're also aligning me, but in a nice way, in a beautiful way, in a softer, kinder way. Because I'm allowing it. You can have it too. And you have to let the love in. You have to learn to receive it. So receive it now. Receive the love. Receive a deeper, yeah, there we go. Well done. Receive a deeper layer of love. Allow the universe to support you. It's there for you. So allow it. Allow it to teach you. Allow it to guide you. Allow it to be who it's meant to be. Your best friend. Your most passionate lover. Your biggest supporter. Yeah. Your kindest, most caring partner. Mm. The universe is supporting you and uplifting you at the same time. And it guides you. Let the universe guide you. Connect back to your angels and your guides and let them guide you. Let them support you. Let them do your work, their work. The new ones that you're getting because you're rebirthing. There you go. Let them guide you. They're there for that. And let your own power guide you, your own power and strength. You're more powerful than you think. Let it guide you. Stay in the void of infinite possibilities, beautiful possibilities. And let your soul flourish from there. Yeah. Let your own guide, your own light be the guide as well. Your angels and guides, and also your own light. That's your biggest guide, yourself. Feel it in your body. Feel all of this anchoring in your body. This new trust, newfound trust. Maybe you had it and you lost it at some point. Trust in yourself, in your own light. Trust in your guides and your angels. Trust in the universe, the highest light. And trust in your body as well, which allows you to be here and allows you to bring all of this to the world. And you can ask your guides for one action, just one, that is going to help you move forward with this. Because this is just the beginning, yeah? We sort of activated the rebirth process. It's not all done. So you need some actions too, and some time as well. So you can ask your guides, and you can ask your heart as well. Your guides, your angels, your heart, whichever feels better. You can also ask your body, what is the one action I can do that would get me more aligned to who I truly am? So I can rebirth myself into a deeper, stronger, brighter version of me. What is the one action that will keep me aligned to rebirth myself into a deeper, stronger, more potent, brighter version of me? You might hear the word, you might feel it, you might see it in your mind's eye, you might just get annoying. Once you get it, store it inside of your brain so you don't forget, so you can do the action. And apparently this is one class of 3, so we're doing another one at some point. Okay. We're doing another one soon. I don't know when, I'll let you know. So feel in your body all of the space you created, all of the leaves you let go of, all of the possibilities you opened up. And feel the new spaces with more of your own light. Yeah, if it hasn't happened already, you can do it yourself. Just ask your light to expand, that's all. You don't have to know how, just ask your soul to take over more of your own space inside of you. Yeah. Like most things in life, or everything in life, is a choice. So just choose it. There you go. Take over more space in yourself, in your body, and in your life as well. So, yeah, just let it happen. And we're going to send a shower of light just to release anything that's still happening. It will still keep working for the next 3 days, apparently, 3 days. Yeah. Drink a lot of water. I got a headache thinking about the 3 days, so a lot of you need to drink a lot of water, more than usual. And trust that it would happen, no matter what, because that will make it happen. Trust is a powerful direction of the universe. You're directing the universe, you're commanding the universe when you're trusting like that. You're telling the universe, I will take no for an answer. This is happening. So find a way to bring it to me because it's happening. You know? That level of trust. Like in the story I told you. And then it happens because there is no other choice. You're not giving another choice to the universe. So trust that your rebirth will be the brightest, most beautiful, most potent and powerful you've ever experienced. And more harmonious too. With lots of love, embodiment, and harmony. Where you will flourish and find deeper power, be able to trust the universe and yourself like never before, and follow the guidance of the light and of your team, your spiritual team. How are you all feeling, my loves? Any comments, questions? It's always very unexpected.
I feel extremely connected and expanded and remembering what I am. So thank you.
Beautiful, Charlotte. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so pleased. So pleased. Anyone else want to comment or ask anything before we go?
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling expansive as well, and I'm processing, definitely processing, because just before the call, I think this death process was coming up in the form of fatigue for me that I've been experiencing on and off for a while. So, and I feel that it's emotional, it's the grief that's behind the fatigue. So I'm trusting that the universe is taking care of this.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Barbara. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amazing. And trust that it's there for a reason as well. I was ill for an entire year once. I thought I was going to die, but then I found Theta Healing and it's what healed me. And then because I was ill for a year and I tried everything, it really made me very committed to the path of learning Theta Healing and teaching it because it's the only thing that healed me. So I was like, I need to learn what this is. I need to learn. I need to find out. And I want to spread this in the world. I want to tell everyone about this technique. So my soul went like that. And it made me commit to the point of selling everything, grabbing my daughter, moving continents, and really going for it. So that illness had a very big purpose. So your symptoms must have some purpose too. That's what I'm saying. So hold on to find until you find that purpose because there's a purpose always, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Sometimes, but sometimes it can be really easy too. Don't forget. All right. Anyone else? Thank you, Barbara, for sharing. Anyone else? Yes.
So as you kept saying, trust the process. I felt I was expanding bigger and bigger and bigger. And as I was seeing a lot of colors, and there was tingling going on here in my forehead. The colors just kept going brighter and brighter and brighter out, and the tingling kept going faster and faster. And the more I sort of trusted, before we started, I had this pain going on in my neck. You know, I've got a neck issue, and as I expanded, I don't feel that pain in my neck. It feels open, how it should be. It's almost identical to how it should be on this side. Whereas before I was sort of crunched in, and now it's open. So that feels really good. And like Barbara said, I've been feeling quite emotional and really fatigued. But this has kind of uplifted me. So something so, simple to master. It's a real nugget to have.
Thank
The
you.
key is to trust.
Sorry?
The key is to trust. So, like before we began, I had a lot of fear going on in my belly, churning away, and it all feels very calm. It's all with the expansion, Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm so pleased. Thank you for sharing, Penny.
Yeah.
Amazing. Awesome. Anyone else?
Yeah, I can say something. Your energy is very strong, first of all. Second is like I felt the expansion, but how you said trust, but my laziness, my oh, I do it tomorrow lessons, not today. Hopefully shifted. Hopefully shifted. Because we have this month off and it's difficult to go back, especially if your ego says, "Oh, not today, tomorrow." And hope I trust that shift I get happened.
Oh, thank you, Agnes. Thank you.
But the expansion I felt it. That's yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta ignite ourselves a little bit. Like if we don't feel like it. Like I wanted to like bail on you guys. Like I was in bed, like I have zero energy. I feel really ill. Like I cannot possibly teach a class. But hey, here I am and it works, right? So we can always do it. We have
I have
to.
a stomachache almost 2 months and I can't sleep and I have like what I cannot digest because something you cannot just digest. This is why I have this pain, but I have to figure it out. What is it I can digest
When I feel
before I hear somebody?
it feels like anger from there. So maybe there's an anger there.
Yeah.
An
Anyway,
anger that hasn't been processed. Maybe we
yeah,
gotta
I know what you mean because when you don't feel good, you don't have zero energy. It's just that the day somehow is just very, like dragging, okay, hours and hours. It's just hopefully hope for the next day you feel better. That's it. That's me.
And sometimes we gotta transcend as well. We gotta transcend our humanness, our illness, or the cold I had all day today, and rebirth somehow and do it anyway, I knew I had to transcend it so I could show up because you guys were gonna come. And I can't just be like, hey, I'm not doing it because I feel ill. No, I have to show up. So sometimes we just gotta show up for our soul, transcend our humanness and our own human stuff, and just do it anyway and let the rebirth take place. Thank you, Agnes. Beautiful. Anyone else? Or are we done? Any questions? So we're gonna do two more. Apparently it's three. I don't know when the next one is. Sometimes I get like today. And I'm like, "Oh, seriously, today?" So it might be like that. It might be like I'll tell you on the day. Today it would probably be at the same time, so 7 p.m. UK time. I think it's a good time for you guys. And for us in the Americas, it's also a good time. I don't know exactly what they are, but I can feel it's a 3-part thing. This is the beginning. So we will go deeper next time. Remember your action, the one action. You got to do it. Whatever it was, you got to do it to allow the process to move. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it'd be good if you did. Any questions? No? All right. Yeah, somebody are going to ask something? Barbara, did you want to do?
My action was that I was to believe in my power. So is that an action to believe? Is that but that's what came in, that I was to believe in my power.
I love it. I love that for you, Barbara. That's perfect. That's brilliant. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I would say it's an action because you could choose to do things from believing in your power. You can choose to look at life from the lenses of I believe in my power. What would I do if I believe in my power? And then whatever comes out, you do that. You know, if you keep asking that question, you keep
Yeah.
holding that inside of you. That's a huge action because it's like you're doing your actions from a different perspective. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm going to journal on that.
Please do tell us. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
I love it. I can't wait to hear how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, believe in your power. Yeah. Anyone else wants to share the action or anyone else has any questions? No? Yes? No? I see some people moving. I'm not sure what. Is that a yes? Yeah? No? Yes.
No, my action was to sit with my guides every day.
Yay!
I'm laughing because I had a session earlier today with Gabriella where I was told the same thing. So they just reminded me that that's what I'm gonna do.
Love it. Big confirmation.
Yeah.
Can I ask Charlotte, we can exchange one day?
Yeah, I'll write you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Beautiful. All right, my loves. If there's nothing else, nothing else? Okay, let's do the prayer from our favorite or my favorite teacher. In the whole wide world, I think she's the best. Mother, father, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, our family, the winds, the waters, the earth, the sea, the land, the birds, the bees, the trees, the sun, the moon, the stars, the sky. We thank you for who we are and who we are all becoming. I shall see you next time. I'm gonna stop the recording.